Hey people, this is XII, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII International. In the last part, we defeated Shamhaza the Whisperer, and yeah, that was our next Esper. Now we have another. Oh, you know, I'm gonna do that. I have to assign that Esper to somebody, but I'm not sure if we're gonna have time in this video because this video is gonna be a lot of cutscenes. You know, bring the popcorn. It's it's a good set of cutscenes, but it's kind of lengthy. So, but it's one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. Like almost every cutscene is my favorite cutscene in the game. But still, let's use the Empyrean Waystone. Read the inscription: by this path and no other reach ye the round of the undying, walk of the chosen. That sounds pretty epic. So you touch the device and stuff happens. Oh, that's so cool. As long as my computer doesn't lag, it looks like it is already. Come on, computer. You can handle this. I just restarted you. I have to restart my computer every time I record because I don't want it to lag, so I try to clear everything. Now this is really amazing here. I'll try and not talk too much because this is a really epic set of cutscenes coming up, but I might a little bit.
Where is everyone?
Fear not, Princess of Dalmasca. We, Ocuria, have chosen you, and you alone.
Okay. That's why Ash should be the main character. My main argument right there. Wow, it's all like blue and stuff. That's just so cool. Those colors, they make such an awesome combination.
Ashalia Benarg and Dalmasca, we see your heart desires power, and power most holy shall we grant.
That's pretty cool.
Seek you the Suncrist, slumbering star. In tower on distant shore, it dreams. The mother of all Nephesite, the source of its unending power.
Wow, so...
The Dynast King, his fallow shards, coarse trinkets cut from Suncrist's light.
So they all come from the Suncrist thing.
Such power exists?
In times that are long passed away, we sought to save this Evilise, and chose Wraithwall, the Dynast King. He took the sword and cut the Christ. 3 shards he took from its gilt grasp, and so became the Dynast King.
So those 3 shards that we've experienced have all been from the Suncrist.
That's why I was given it. The Sword of Kings.
The treaty held with kings of old is but a memory, cold and still. With you, we now shall treat anew, to cut a run for history's flow. Now take this sword, this treaty blade.
Another sword?
Ocurian seal, mark of your worth. Cut deep the Christ, and seize your shards. Wield Dynast King's power. Destroy Venat.
Oh, that's the ghost thing. That looks like you.
Venat's an Ocurian, a being like you.
Venat is a heretic!
Whoa.
The Nephesite is ours to give to chosen bearer, or to none. The heretic trespassed, and set the rose of knowledge in man's hand. With imitations they profane. It is anathema to us. We give you now the stone and task. Administer judgment. Destroy them all.
Judgment? Destroy them all? The Empire?
Not everything.
The hues ever skew history's weave. With haste, they move through 2 short lives. Driven to err by base desires, toward waste and wasting, on they run. Undying, we Ocuria light the path for wayward sons of man. Oft did we pass judgment on them, so that Evilise might endure.
Huh.
Eternal, We are history's stewards, to set the course and keep it true. The Chosen is our hand, our fist, to let live some and crush the rest.
So we do the dirty work, pretty much.
Princess, you have been chosen. Take revenge against those who stole your kingdom. Fulfill your role as savior.
That line is so epic. Oh, she's gonna grab the sword. Grab it, grab it, grab it.
Attain to your birthright.
Become the hero. Take the Master Sword. Just kidding. I've been playing a lot of Skyward Sword though. Oh my god, it's so good. So good. I finished the first temple yesterday night before I went to bed.
Ash. What's with these Acuria? What gives them the right to tell you what to do?
Will you take revenge, as they ask?
I don't know.
We could not see them, but we heard the Ocuria speak. They may be gods, but we are the arbiters of our destiny.
Yeah, screw gods.
Your Highness, I'm against this.
As lightning
The
would
Empire
say,
must pay, but
I control my fate.
Does anyone know what happened to Dr. Sid?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't he saying he'd be here?
You didn't show up.
He should have arrived by now.
And I should have realized by now. He's not coming. He laid out the bait, and we bit.
Huh.
Remember what he said? He wanted Ash to get the stone. He wanted that all along. That's why he flaunted his nethicite, and reeled us in with his stories about Gedovagan, all to bring Ash to the Ocuria.
So we can get the sword.
But wait, if we got a hold of the nethicite, wouldn't that be bad for the Empire?
Maybe he wants to see what happens when foes with nethicite collide. That'd be just like Dr. Sid.
I will search out the Sun Crest.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
History is built by our hands. That's his favorite line. He'd never stand by and watch the Ocuria stones shape things. So, he was talking to Venat all along. He wasn't mad at all then, was he?
No, I guess not. Just crazy in his own way. So we obtained the Treaty Blade. This is the second of the two main swords. You know, there's the Sword of Kings we got in the Still Shrine of Miriam, and we leave Gedovagan with the Treaty Blade. Forgive my cough.
Restore Dalmasca's sovereignty and make our amends with Lady Ash.
Hey, Larsa.
It's the only way to avert war.
It is a war of necessity. Your Lady Ash herself is bent on it. She desires it above all else.
We don't want war.
She will not rest until her revenge is full wrought.
I fear you misread her intent. She would sooner shun war than embrace it.
You are young, Larsa.
And you presume beyond your ken.
Then let us look closer. Judge Gabranth. I would have you seek after the Lady Ash and judge whether she makes overtures of peace or war.
Peace, for sure.
Yours shall be the eyes of the Empire.
And should I espy war, I am to put her to the sword. Is that your wish, Excellency?
It will not come to that, I am sure. I have faith in her, faith in you both.
Good
On
old
you,
Larsa.
Gabranth, shall I wager all our fortunes?
As you will.
Yeah, we haven't seen Larsa in a while. Sorry I'm sniffling. I have a bit of a cold right now. It's been going around.
That so sweet a child could be your brother is hard to believe.
Larsa is as he should be.
Awesome.
What's that, Venat? Ah, taken the bait already, have they? Splendid.
Huh.
The Ocuria have given the princess her treaty blade.
The gods have chosen their scribe to write history as they deem fit. Yes, and she with fresh nethicite to aid her.
Bah! To hell with the Ocuria and their stones. What good? A power that cannot be harnessed. Baubles best suited for study, no more.
We conquered 2 kingdoms that you might study these baubles.
Oh, I am grateful for the
Voice
sacrifice.
acting is so good.
Without it, manufactured Nethicite would have eluded us. An unrivaled weapon, I warrant you. Tell me, Venat, have I not been an apt pupil?
Oh, and Venat finally shows her face, or his face. I think it's a her.
My counsel did but guide your able hand. Through power of man, the stones did you perfect. Yes. So much accomplished in 6 fleeting years. Man's fervor o'er all obstacles prevailing.
Our lives are much too short. You undying might waste long centuries away, but we, I fear, cannot.
That would suck.
Just so. Had we more time, we might have availed ourselves of more prudent measures.
I guess.
Your greatest work still lies before you. Not lightly will the Ecuria allow you to wrest the reins of history from their grasp, back into the hands of man.
Indeed. What claim does Garen have on history's reins? Seated on throne immortal, rent from time.
They're the gods.
For your ascendant's vein I offer prayer. May you attain all that which is your due.
Oh, he's gonna try.
Attain it I shall. For too long have my deeds gone unrewarded.
Oh, that's so well voice acted. So yeah, basically what's happening is, you know, there's the gods, the Okiria, they're pretty much, it's really a war between Venat and the gods. And Venat is like using Cid and Vayne to attack them, and the gods are using Ash. So we're kind of the tools. I like that.
In tower on distant shore dreams the sun Christ. Do these words mean aught to you?
Guess not.
Didn't Redis say he was going to follow some other course? Maybe he found out something that can help.
I'd rather stay out of that Sky Pirate's debt, thank you.
What's wrong with Redis? I mean, if you can't trust your own kind, who can you trust?
You're an expert on pirating now, are you?
And Vaughn's just like, yeah, you know, why not? Okay, so, now what we can do... Hold on one second. Okay, so yeah, now what we can do is, examine the stone here. Then we have to read it again. By this, return ye to the gate of the earth. By other means, return ye back to this place. So yeah, we're going to touch the device, and it actually is going to take us back. I don't think it's going to do the epic swivelly thing, but yeah, oh well. Still, we get to swivel the camera. Always swivel the camera. So yeah, it's going to take us back to the entrance of Girovagan, where we fought, Daedalus. I think it actually is pronounced Daedalus, and not Daedalus as I was pronouncing it, because I was saying Daedalus, and I thought it might have been Daedalus, but apparently, from what I read in the comments, the official pronunciation is Daedalus, which is pretty cool. I'll call him Daedalus from now on. Anyway, yeah, we have the Girovagan crystal. I'm gonna actually stop here because we do have a cutscene to take care of in the next episode, but it's, you know, it's a little bit, it's not too long, but it's kind of, you know, not enough room right now. So I'm gonna take time to explain the story as I unlock the license thing. So basically, yeah, these gods, the Akiria, they want Ash to go to the Suncrest and cut more Nethicite so they can use it as like weapons, pretty much. And Venat, who is the one with Cid and Vayne, they're like, he or she is like against the rest of the gods, because like Venat is like the traitor, and he's using Vayne and Cid to sort of rebel against them. So it's funny, as us like 6 people are rebelling against the Empire, they're rebelling against the gods, and that's a really cool kind of irony, I think, even though it's interesting. So right now we are kind of standing for the gods, and they're standing for, you know, rebellion against the gods and writing their own history, which I think is kind of cool, because that's almost like a noble thing to do, to write your own history and not be controlled by some higher fate, even though, like, I mean, you know what I mean, right? It's like, yeah, is there nothing good for anybody? That's, like, the best one I see. Does Vaughn have one? Vaughn? No, alright. So, wait, where's Balthiers? I think I already checked Balthiers, but just to make sure, no, he just has that one there. And then Fran has the one down here. Ooh, that's actually, no, but I don't know, she's better with, yeah, I don't know. I'd rather give Pinello the, HP, to be honest. I don't know, just me. You don't have to, but I just think it fits a little bit better. So yeah, in the next part, sorry, I'm kind of like, whoa. We'll continue on and go back to Balfenheim and see Redis. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this part. Sorry it was like a nothing but cutscenes, but, you know, that's a cool set of cutscenes. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.